I started using SOLIDWORKS in 1999 as a engineer slash designer, and I'm an up-and-coming freelance CAD designer as well as a SOLIDWORKS instructor at my local community college.
I am Ed Gibo. I run the Connecticut SOLIDWORKS user group. My 3D printing business is Markforged printers, and I enjoy what I do, making parts.
I'm a design engineer. I run a small design engineering firm. We specialize in high technology products or equipment. Also, once in a while we work on spaceborne optics. The James Webb Space Telescope will launch hopefully next year, and I worked on the very, very smallest part that you could think of in that telescope, using SOLIDWORKS to design some of the parts that have to go into space. Many industrial suppliers now, they put models of the components online. And because SOLIDWORKS is so popular, almost all of them have SOLIDWORKS models online, but having to go through everybody's different web store is very cumbersome.
A lot of times I get what I need, but I have to scatter across 5 different websites to find the part or find somebody to make it.
Finding parts is painful because there are so many vendors spread out throughout the world. A lot of the vendors, even though it's a similar part, might use different terminology for the parts.
So if I have one place to find what I need to be made, that creates a better workflow for me.
When I first saw Marketplace Part Supply, I was pretty excited. I saw all of these opportunities for the vendors to be in one place, for very similar parts to be in one place.
It solves a problem, which is how do you find parts that are available commercially from who knows who and get them into SOLIDWORKS as quickly and painlessly as possible.
It's time. Time is valuable to me. This is going to make my workflow seamless. This is going to give me an opportunity to finish projects sooner.
But not only a time saver, there might be some insight that you wouldn't get. You might get an idea.
The most exciting wow feature for me was dragging the part right from the right pane to my SOLIDWORKS desktop.
Marketplace Make is handy as hell.
I no longer have to surf through 6 different websites to get a part made. I have one spot, enter it, wait for the feedback, pricing to come in, and then I'm done.
I've tried to get some parts made through a couple of local vendors before, and it was a pretty difficult process to find something reasonable.
What Make can do is now I can also compare the various suppliers, and I can get not only, well, if I change quantities, will this supplier give me a better price, but what will the various suppliers quote for time and delivery and even available materials.
If I'm searching for components that I know the companies are using SOLIDWORKS to produce those parts, I have a higher level of trust for those components.
The more products SOLIDWORKS has, the more they keep people in the game, the more opportunities I have. And for me, being an independent contractor, that's important.
From experience, what I've seen in the last 20 years from SOLIDWORKS is they're at the forefront of moving this technology forward. They dominate the industry now, but there are many people trying to make innovations in this field, and it seems like SOLIDWORKS always is getting there first with products that work and that we can use.